welcome back to Business Conversation. I'm your teacher, Lisa. Hi, Austin. Good to have you back.
Hi, Lisa. It's great to be back. Hi, students. Today we are going to learn about how to ask about people's hobbies and also how to talk about your own hobby. Lisa, I don't mean to be rude, but I don't understand what this has to do with business conversation.
Okay. Talking about your profession or dealing with the business issues is difficult. This requires lots of training and practice. However, you don't carry on this kind of talk as often as the social talks. If you know how to break the ice in relationships, it makes it easier when you talk about business.
Got it. Maybe we can check out questions our students have had for us today.
Okay, help me, help you.
Hello, my name is Molly.
I'm Timothy. I have a question I want to ask. How do I continue or prolong the conversation if I'm not really familiar with the hobby that the person is talking about?
Thanks for the question, Tim. It can be difficult to continue or prolong a conversation if you're not really familiar with the content of the conversation, such as a hobby. You should look at it maybe as an opportunity to learn more about a new thing. People really like to talk about themselves as well, so if you are asking a lot of questions about something a person is interested in, this will also help to extend the conversation for quite a while.
Thank you, Austin. 刚刚 Tim 同学的问题，Austin 老师说，其实你就把它当做可以给自己一个机会来建立关系哈，所以其实你不应该害怕，你更应该进入哈。还有一个就是你如果怕不知道怎么延续话题，你就是给人家问问题哈，发问，因为people loves to talk, OK， 特别是北美的人士，他们很喜欢分享，所以呢，你就丢出问题，那这样子其实你就可以让这个话题延续了。希望这个答案对你有帮助。我们看下一个问题。
Thank you. My first question is, for the people who haven't yet developed a hobby, what would you suggest to start with?
Thanks for the question, Molly. If you're trying to suggest a new hobby for someone who doesn't have a hobby yet, I would start off with suggesting something that is very closely linked to their everyday life. Something like cooking. Maybe they like to cook, and you could suggest that they learn a new kind of cuisine to cook. Maybe they like to exercise. You could suggest they learn a new way to exercise.
Austin 老师的回答就是说，对一个你谈话的对象，他没有什么兴趣，那你怎么建议他有培养兴趣呢？他建议就是从他这个人他周遭的生活，他比较会感兴趣的东西开始来建立兴趣。比如说他喜欢 cook， 或者是他喜欢 exercise， 也许就是从那方面来培养他的兴趣。那这样子也许你们的谈话也会有机会进入比较多，因为对方开始有一些兴趣。那同时我们也反躬自省，你自己有没有兴趣？人家问你的时候，你到底 What is your hobby？ 所以你也要能够检视自己的 hobby 是什么。如果你是个没有什么 hobby 的人，也许你应该开始培养兴趣，因为在你社交谈话的时候会用得到。OK， 我们看下一个问题。
Thank you for the great answer. I would also like to know, is it too forward to propose joining in on other person's hobby?
Great question, Tim. I don't think it's too forward to propose joining in another person's hobby. A lot of great networking can happen outside of normal office hours, so I think it's a really great opportunity. However, you might want to be careful about the way you propose joining in. Try to say something like, oh, it'd be really great if I could try this out, rather than just directly saying, I'm coming with you next time.
是的，谢谢阿斯顿老师对 Tim 同学的回答哈。是的，其实，在商场上，你主动的表示要参与别人的兴趣、别人的活动，其实不会有问题的，因为你很想要积极的有一些的社交网络，所以是 OK 的。但是 Austin 老师觉得你要小心你的用词，不要太 direct， 也许可以用比较 indirect 的方式说，哎，也许我可以怎么样，而不是说我一定要去或什么的，让人家感觉不知怎么回应你哈。但是主动绝对是好的态度，在商场上社交的里头，这是很好的。我们看下一个问题。
My second question is, should I stick to talking to people with similar hobbies rather than people with different hobbies, so that I don't run out of topics to talk about?
Thanks for the question, Molly. I don't think sticking to talking to people with similar hobbies is the best idea. Rather, I think you should learn how to talk to people with a large variety of hobbies so that you are able to talk to many people. This will help you to network better, and it will make you more comfortable in a variety of situations. In the business world, you won't always get a choice to talk to whoever you want, so you will need to be ready to talk to many different kinds of people. If you are still a little bit nervous about talking to people with different hobbies, don't forget to review what you've learned through our program. That could help too.
是的 ，Austin 老师讲的非常正确哈。Molly 同学说，是不是我应该要找跟我兴趣相同的人聊天？不呢，其实应该是相反，你应该要多跟一些不同兴趣的人聊天，因为这个可以增加你的社交网络，而且你也可以学习。使用我们所教你的哈，你复习一下我们所学的东西，怎么开始谈话，怎么continue 你的 conversation with the people， 这些都应该可以帮助你。况且在商场上，你没有办法选择怎么样的人跟你谈话，怎么样的人跟你做生意，所以你更需要学习跟不同兴趣的人聊天，而且要刻意的去跟不同兴趣的人在一起聊天。帮助你，好，希望这些对你有帮助。Hi students, do you remember what we learned last week?
Well, maybe I can brush up on what we went over in our previous lesson. We learned how to start or continue a conversation by making statements. After that, we learned how making tag questions can be used to encourage further conversation.
Thank you, Austin. Today we have more to learn about making a small talk in social contact and hopefully can help our students feel more comfortable.
That's right. Let's take a closer look at the chapter focus for today. It has two parts. The first is to learn how to encourage further conversation by asking about people's hobbies. The second is to learn how to talk about your own hobby.
今天的课程重点，第一是要学习询问他人的兴趣，以便使谈话可以继续。第二个是学习介绍自己的兴趣。Well, later in our conversation, there will be many key words and phrases which you won't want to miss. So why don't we review and learn these key words and phrases first? 第一个生字是 fit， 是指健康、情况良好的。
Fit, healthy, strong, and able to do physical exercise without getting tired.
这是指健康很强壮，做运动不会感觉疲累。
For example, you look so fit. What exercises are you doing these days?
你看起来容光焕发耶！你最近都做什么样的运动呀？下一个 into， 对什么十分感兴趣
Into, used for stating what activity or subject someone is interested in and enjoys.
这是指用来表达某人很热衷于某事。
For example, she's really gotten into basketball these last few months.
他最近几个月真的很热衷篮球。 下一个生字是 trim， 苗条的。
Trim. A person looks healthy and thin in an attractive way. Slim.
这是指形容人身材很浓纤合度。
For example, I'd love to be trimmer, but I'm afraid I love eating too much.
我想再瘦一点，但是我实在太爱美食了。Couch potato， 成天待在电视机前的人。
Couch potato. Someone who spends a lot of time sitting at home watching television.
这是指喜欢长时间待在家里看电视的人。
For example, don't be a couch potato. Get up and do exercises with me.
不要整天待在家，快起来跟我去运动一下。下一个生字是 aerobics， 有氧运动。
Aerobics. A very active type of exercise that makes your heart and lungs stronger.
一种能增强心肺功能的运动。
For example, when doing aerobics, you need to keep your heartbeat higher for an extended period of time.
当你在做有氧运动的时候，你得保持心跳快速跳动一段时间。接下来 feel like a new person， 这个表达法的意思是指脱胎换骨的。
Feel like a new person. Feel totally different or better.
用来表达整个人彻底的改变或感觉变得更好。
For example, I feel like a new person after I started exercising regularly.
自从我开始定期运动之后，我整个人就变得不一样了。接下来 what the heck， 强调所说的话。
What the heck? Used for emphasizing what you are saying.
这是指用来强调你所说的话。
For example, okay, what the heck? I'll try anything once.
好的，真讨厌。我会另外再试试看的。下一个 phrase 是 put up with， 容忍。
Put up with. To accept someone or something unpleasant in a patient way.
忍受某人或某事。
For example, I'll play tennis with you, but you'll have to put up with me for not being very athletic.
我会跟你一起打网球，但是你得忍受我没那么会打哦。下一个 klutz， 笨手笨脚的人。
Klutz. Someone who often drops things or has accidents.
指常常丢三落四的笨手笨脚的人。
For example, Jackie is really a klutz. Don't try to get him to play any kind of sports with you.
Jackie 真的是笨手笨脚的人，不要找他跟你一起做任何的运动。下一个片语是 pick up， 重新开始。
Pick up. Start something after a pause.
是指暂停之后又继续的在做某事。
For example, work has been too busy these last few years, but now I plan to pick up playing handball. It's really great exercise.
最近几年工作非常的忙，但现在我计划开始打手球，这是非常好的运动。最后一个生字我们要谈的是 charity， 慈善机构。
Charity, an organization to which you give money to help people who are poor.
这是指一个组织可以供人乐捐、筹募基金来帮助贫穷跟生病的人。
For example, charity organizations appeal to our emotions. They often show us pictures of people hurting, homeless, or poor before giving a call for help.
慈善机构常常用情感诉求来吸引大众的注意，他们通常会展出受伤的、无家可归的或贫穷的人们的一些照片，来请求大家帮忙。We just reviewed many keywords. Hope it helps you when you watch our skits.
Conversation 1 is about two businesswomen who haven't seen each other for a while now and are chatting and catching up. Conversation 2 is about two men who are getting to know a little bit more about each other by talking about hobbies and free time activities.
待会同学们会看到两个对话。绘画一呢是有两位女士，她彼此在有段时间没有见面了，正在聊天，互相交换彼此的近况。那绘画二呢是两位男士正在交换彼此的兴趣跟休闲活动，以了解对方。Okay, now let's play conversation 1 and 2.
Wow, Jung, you are really looking fit. You're doing something right. How often do you jog?
Jog? Not me. I'm not into jogging, but recently I've gotten into swimming.
Well, it suits you. You look trimmer than you have for years.
What about you? What kind of sports do you play?
Me? I'm sort of a couch potato. But recently I've started doing aerobics. I really like it. It has made me feel like a new person. I have a lot more energy now.
That's great. I've been thinking about playing tennis, but I don't have a partner. Do you like playing tennis?
Well, I haven't played since college, but what the heck? I'm willing to give it a try if you can put up with a klutz.
That's the spirit.
I'll try, but don't have too high expectations.
Don't worry about it. I'll be easy on you. And after we play tennis, maybe we could look into playing golf, and maybe...
Don't get carried away. Let's take one at a time. You don't want to give me a heart attack, do you?
Tell me more about yourself, Jacob. What do you do in your free time?
Free time? Well, there isn't much of that these days. When I do have a little, I like playing badminton.
I used to play badminton in college, but I haven't since then.
Maybe you should pick it up again. I'd love to have another partner.
Well, maybe someday. I love going dancing at the club when there's time. How do you feel about dancing?
It isn't my thing. My wife says I have 2 left feet.
That's too bad. There's a great dancing party coming up, and I really wanted to invite you and your wife.
I guess that will have to wait until some other time. Thanks anyways. What other interests do you have?
Sometimes, when I need to clear my head, I enjoy jogging. Recently, I started a Japanese conversation class in the evenings and a drawing class on the weekends. I like staying busy.
Sounds like it. I guess I like to live a quieter kind of life. I'm involved in a charity organization. I do a little volunteer work.
Sounds really rewarding. Why don't you tell me more about it?
In conversation 1, Joan was being complimented that she looks fit. And the person who was talking to her said, "You are doing something right." Austin, what does that mean?
This means that whatever she has been doing for her workout must be working because the results are noticeable.
Okay, 这个 "you are doing something right" 在这里是指就是他所做的健身活动做得很好，因为 Joan 看起来身材很不错，表示他做的运动很有效，因为结果是好的。好，我们现在来看一个例句。I'm not very good at tennis.
You're doing something right. You won the tennis tournament.
我说我对网球不太在行啊。他说你打得很好啊，你赢得了总公司的网球比赛。好，这个就是 you're doing something right 的一个意思哈。我还有一个就是Alston, I want to know when do we use the expression of "that's the spirit"?
This expression is used for telling someone that they have a good attitude or they are doing the right thing.
That's the spirit 就是指表达某人做得很好，或做的事是正确的。好，现在我们来看例句。Okay, I'm not good at football. Okay, but I'll play just this once for the company's sake.
That's the spirit. I'm sure you'll do better than you think.
Okay. 好啦，虽然我对足球不在行，但是看在同伴的份上，我愿意再试一次。他说这就对了哈。 我相信你一定可以踢得比你想象的还要好。There was another idiom, get carried away. Can Austin give us more explanation on this idiom?
This idiom is to express when someone is overcome by emotion or enthusiasm.
这个 idiom 就是指某人因情绪或兴奋之情而太过激动。我们来看例句。我开始哈。I knew that someday you would fall in love with American football.
Well, don't get carried away. I had just agreed to go and watch the game with you this time.
OK， 我就知道有一天你会爱上美式足球。他说：“你请不要太激动，我只是答应你，跟你一起去看一场比赛。” Austin, when do we use the expression of "this is my thing"?
When you are good at something, then you can use this expression by saying, "This is my thing."
OK， 当你对某件事很厉害的时候，你就可以用这个表达法。说 This is my thing. 我们来看例句。Austin, maybe you can give us an example. I repeat it.
Hiking is really not my thing. I enjoy indoor activities.
Hiking is really not my thing. I enjoy indoor activities. 我还真不喜欢去健行，我比较喜欢室内的运动。Austin, why people would describe themselves having 2 left feet?
This expression particularly indicates that a person can't dance well. It's a humble way to express that you are not good at dancing.
2 left feet 这个表达法就是指在笨手笨脚的，特别是指不会跳舞哈，表达对某人这个人比较谦逊自嘲，说他是左手左脚不善跳舞。我们来看例句。
For example, I have 2 left feet when it comes to dancing.
I have 2 left feet when it comes to dancing. 说到跳舞，我还真是不会呢。我有左手左脚的意思哈。OK， 还有一个就是Austin, when people say they need to clear their heads, what does that mean?
When people say this, it means they are extremely tired and affected by something. They need time to refocus their thoughts.
OK， 这是指某人提到他需要 clear their head， 就是说他非常疲惫，他可能被某事给影响，他需要清醒一下他的头脑。我们来看例句。
For example, I have been working too hard these days. I want to play some sports to clear my head.
I have been working too hard these days. I want to play some sports to clear my head. 我最近工作非常的忙碌，我想做些运动来好好的放松。这是 Language in Focus for today.
Getting to know someone's interests leads to some interesting conversations in social settings. There are many ways you can ask about people's hobbies and ways to talk about your own hobbies.
是的，在社交场合中了解他人的兴趣，会让你的谈话更加有趣。下面就是一些表达跟询问别人嗜好的这些方式。我们来看 Austin 跟我一起互动哈。Okay, you begins.
Do you like playing tennis?
No, I don't.
Are you good at swimming?
I can say I am, but I love swimming.
How often do you swim?
3 times a week.
What do you like to do in your free time?
I enjoy reading a lot.
What kind of hobbies and interests do you have?
Well, reading, watching a TV show, and sometimes go jogging.
What kind of exercise are you interested in?
I like doing aerobics.
What kind of sports do you play?
I'm into all kinds of sports.
Do you play any sports?
I play golf now and then. I also play basketball.
What other interests do you have?
I'm involved in a charity organization.
What kind of classes are you taking?
I'm taking English conversation class in the evenings and a drawing class on the weekends. 刚刚我们做了这个练习，也是一个 review 哈，就复习一下我们今天所学的，怎么询问别人的兴趣，以及 回答别人你的兴趣，希望这些对你有帮助哈，能够增加你对别人谈话的时候的自信。好，现在我们再来一次看我们的 Conversation 1 and 2。
Wow, Joan, you are really looking fit. You're doing something right. How often do you jog?
Jog? Not me. I'm not into jogging, but recently I've gotten into swimming.
Well, it suits you. You look trimmer than you have for years.
What about you? What kind of sports do you play?
Me? I'm sort of a couch potato. But recently I've started doing aerobics. I really like it. It has made me feel like a new person. I have a lot more energy now.
That's great. I've been thinking about playing tennis, but I don't have a partner. Do you like playing tennis?
Well, I haven't played since college, but what the heck? I'm willing to give it a try if you can put up with a klutz.
That's the spirit.
I'll try, but don't have too high expectations.
Don't worry about it. I'll be easy on you. And after we play tennis, maybe we could look into playing golf, and maybe...
Don't get carried away. Let's take one at a time. You don't want to give me a heart attack, do you?
Tell me more about yourself, Jacob. What do you do in your free time?
Free time? Well, there isn't much of that these days. But when I do have a little, I like playing badminton.
I used to play badminton in college, but I haven't since then.
Maybe you should pick it up again. I'd love to have another partner.
Well, maybe someday. I love going dancing at the club when there's time. How do you feel about dancing?
It isn't my thing. My wife says I have 2 left feet.
That's too bad. There's a great dancing party coming up, and I really wanted to invite you and your wife.
I guess that will have to wait until some other time. Thanks anyways. What other interests do you have?
Sometimes, when I need to clear my head, I enjoy jogging. Recently, I started a Japanese conversation class in the evenings and a drawing class on the weekends. I like staying busy.
Sounds like it. I guess I like to live a quieter kind of life. I'm involved in a charity organization. I do a little volunteer work.
Sounds really rewarding. Why don't you tell me more about it?
Well, we're running out of time. Before we say goodbye, can Austin help our students to review what we have learned today?
Students, today we have learned how to help a conversation go further by asking about people's hobbies. Then, we learned how to talk about our own hobbies. People like to talk about the things they are interested in, so this should help you keep the conversation moving in the right direction.
Yeah, students, keep up the good work. Hope you enjoyed today's lesson. Have a good day.
Thanks for tuning in.
Bye.